In this GFMS 3 tutorial, I'll do an overview about the privileges in the User SAM Settings page. Navigate to this page by selecting a user, click Assets, then SAM Settings. These privileges can be added or edited at any time. Let's start with the SAM privileges. SAM user is auto-checked and means that the user's PIN is enabled at a specific SAM. XAuth just means external authorization is required from a secondary access control. For example, if your facility has a pre-existing access control system, you can check this box if your SAM will be linked to it. Otherwise, leave it unchecked. Cell or a select ID return requires the same user who removed the asset to be the same person to return it. Guard duty helps track the movement of security guards around the facility through their SAM pins. A user doesn't receive assets if this is checked, only the login capability to verify a check-in at the SAM. A limited command is the ability to view alarm status at the keypad and query the SAM for key status. The limited command menu is an abbreviated version of the master maintenance menu. The limited options are the silence alarm function, key status lookup to show if the asset is in or out of the SAM, and rolling biometrics at the SAM, the door open function for a visual audit of assets, and the display firmware option on the LCD screen. Again, all functions are accessed through the keypad at the SAM. Group only is when the users of the group have their privileges limited to the group level. Select a key means that a user must cycle through their available assets by using the OK button at the SAM display, or by entering the asset number they wish to activate at the SAM, then pressing OK. This allows only one asset to release at a time, regardless of how many assets are available to the user. No FP required gives the users access to assets without the need for a fingerprint should the SAM use a built-in biometric. The user can use another method if, for example, their fingerprints are worn. Single use allows a user to remove keys for one user session. Subsequent logins will only allow for key return. You can reset this by removing the user from the SAM and then re-adding them. Subadmin gains access to the subadmin menu for viewing alarms and gives a local user add and remove rights. Web privileges are only for a subadmin or an admin, so I won't cover them here, but this is where you can access them. Multiple assets limits the number of assets a user can have out at one time. 0 is the default and will enable all assets for the user or group on pin entry. A user timer is the set time a user is able to keep an asset or assets out in minutes. The maximum is 1,440 minutes or 24 hours. Chit key requires a user to entrap their personal keys in the SAM before they are able to remove their assets. Any active position within the SAM can be used for a chit key. Just note the user will not be able to return workplace assets until this chit key has been removed. To assign this function, just enter the number of keys to be assigned for the user, which is likely just 1. Let's navigate to group privileges. As you can see, there are much fewer group options, but most are the same. Just instead of user, they say group. SAM group will always be checked, meaning that the group is operational at the keypad. The major differences are that there is no group-only option. You cannot designate a group for a single-use session, and there are no subadmin or web options. Only individual users can be granted access to those options. Lastly, there is no chit key. Again, that is user-specific. As always, remember to hit submit to save, and thanks for watching.